Oh, good. Oh, good morning, sunshines. I was just looking, it was like spinning to infinity. So I thought I was going to have internet reception and then it was going to be really patchy. But is it working? Is it working? I think it's working. I think we're live. I think we're live. Good morning, sunshines. Callie Carroll here. Hey guys, it's me. Uh, I'm a stay-at-home mom now, a first-time stay-at-home mom ever. And you're thinking, how can that even possibly be true when you have a 19-year-old, a 17-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 3-year-old, and you haven't stepped into an office in those 19 years? Riddle me this, Cal. Explain that to me, which is what I'm going to do amongst other things here today. I just wanted to share where we're at, what's next. You guys know I've been authentically sharing my life for a long time. There's people that comment on my stuff. They're like, why do we need to know all this? You don't tune in if you don't want to know. I just share real life, real world, because I think that it's really important for people to see authentic life instead of your Insta reel, Facebook, like fabricated, like just the highlight reel. That's not how we work over here. Not at the Carols, not with me. So another real life share today. But as you jump on, if you haven't been here for a while, say something you're grateful for. Anything that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for what I'm about to share about, amongst a lot of other things. But that's going to be my gratitude. And you just put it in the comments wherever you're watching, which is super awesome. And that's where we start off. So you guys have been following, if you have been following our journey, my little son, Witten John, he's over there. He's doing, there he is. Look at that little cutie patootie. Say hi, Witten John. Hi, Witten John. He just had his 6-month scans and there were no developments whatsoever. His bones are healing, and post his like cancer and rare disease and all the different things for the last 2 years that we've been enduring, he is NAD. I want to say cancer free. It feels so much better, but NAD, no active disease. So a lot of you guys know that. And I did not connect. I did not realize what state I had been in for the last 2 years. So right about this time 2 years ago, we were planning my daughter's graduation, her senior trip, all these different things. And it's when Witten started getting sick and we were just starting to try to figure out what was going on. He started limping. He started drinking more. So like the signs were just settling in, but we really had no idea what we were in store for. And after scans, I had this like kind of just week. A friend was out here where it was just like a week of celebration and just hanging out. But I was just like, I didn't realize the weight that was going to be lifted from my chest. And I also don't think I realized what a state of fight or flight I have been in for the last couple years. You know, just my entire system always in reaction mode, protection mode. Hold on real quick, babe. I'm doing a live video. Hey, jump and grab some clothes on for school, bud. I will as soon as I'm done with my live video, okay? Okay, I love you. Okay, you could do Peppa Pigs. So, you know, here's what happened, right? After that point, I started like going back and forth with myself. And I'm like, okay, Cal, what's next? So if you guys have also been watching me, I have been in entrepreneurship since 2000 and well, in 2003, I started real estate, but then we like created our own mortgage company and a lot of different things. So I've worked for myself since my babies were little. In fact, when Kinsey was born, I asked the company that I had worked with, which was a really cool company. I asked them if I could work from home. This is way pre-COVID, obviously, right? And it was like, absolutely not. So I decided to go get my real estate license. And then I worked from home with the babies starting in 2003, 2004. And then for the next whatever, for the next 20 years, 19 years, I have loved creating businesses. I have loved entrepreneurship. I have loved figuring out how to be home with my babies and create financial opportunity for our family in multiple different ways. So I started a fitness company. Hey guys, I love all your stories. It's super hard, guys. It's fine. It's like, guys, I'm going to do this video so you can be in here. Just try to be a little bit quiet while I finish, okay? I love you so much. So I started a fitness company, was the first thing that I did, called Right Fit. And I started doing personal training out of my house. My kids, like Kinsey would wake up with me and she'd come downstairs and train these women at 6 a.m. with me. And then we would go in the evenings, we would go to parks, we would help people work out there. I would do one-on-one training sessions at home with the kids there. So always working as a stay-at-home mom. Hey, is there any other stay-at-home moms on here? If you're a stay-at-home mom, then comment. Or if you're a working stay-at-home mom, just curious who we have on here. So I've been a working stay-at-home mom, then moved through, I joined a network marketing company in 2012. If you have anybody, is anybody involved in a network marketing company? You could call it a pyramid scheme if you want. It's not, but like that's those of you that don't understand that yet. Joined one of those and built a business, created a lot of programs, had a lot of success there in 2012. And then created another program called Project Me. This is all while I'm stay-at-home mom, right? A program called Project Me that was all about physical transformation and really discovering your inner confidence with a set out 6 to 8 week program that provided you all of the tools that you need. So then I did that piece. Still stay-at-home mom, still working at home mom. And let me just explain something about that time in my life right now, and that'll like circle us all back to everything here. During that time, I was like, even though I was home with the kids, I started working about 18-hour days. Like I would wake up at 4 a.m. I would start working right away. My bigs, they've known how to make their own breakfasts, lunches, take care of themselves since a little age, because even though I was home, I was working a lot. And even if it didn't look like I was physically working, I was mentally working, trying to figure out what the next program would be, how I would put things together. And I love that grind of my life. I mean, this is what I'm reading the books of, Relentless and 10X and Grant Cardone. And I'm like, duh, duh, duh. And it was an awesome period of my life. I think everybody should have one of those. And I learned a lot from it. But I also was a stay-at-home mom who was working the majority of the time, physically, mentally, all the different things. And then in 2020, right before COVID hit, my neighbor and I, we just like came up with this incredible program called I Am Journey, where we moved from physical transformation to mental transformation and created programs to support women in finding their way, finding their light, and supporting them through hard things, which I had no idea that, in just 2 years, my baby was going to be diagnosed. My baby, who I didn't even have yet, by the way, was going to be diagnosed with cancer and a rare disease. And I would be utilizing every single one of those tools in order to survive. I do believe that God brought us that program in part so that I could survive that piece of it. So here we are still working as a stay-at-home mom. In fact, one of the first meetings that I had with Christy, I remember choosing my one word for the year. Do you guys ever do one words where you're like, it's your focus, it's your intentional focus, where it brings you back to what your major like theme of your year is going to be? And mine was flow. I was like, I really want to figure out how to flow from motherhood to working life with more like freedom and really be able to be present where I was at. But it's challenging. And then June 24th, 2020, we went to the hospital, and that's where we started all of Witten's diagnosis. And that process was, yes, you can play with it. Please don't lose any of them. Okay. That process, I mean, I'm telling you guys, after I remember sitting at the hospital, we've been in the hospital for a week, and me thinking, okay, I've got all these things to do. I've got my programs to do. I've got to get back to the ladies in I Am Journey, back to the ladies in Project Me. I've got to make sure that the team's doing good. And I couldn't. I was in caretaker mode. So my brain was like, okay, you know what? Maybe this is going to take like a month. And I kept doing this. Maybe it's going to be August. Maybe it's going to be next June. And then then it's a year passes, and I'm like, okay, I'm still not there. Another year passes, and I was caretaker mom. Caretaker mom is different than stay-at-home mom. Do we have any caretaker moms on? Taking care of a medically challenged child is not normal stay-at-home momness, because it is a full-time job in addition to your normal loving motherly world that you get to be in. It was full of doctor's appointments, trying to fight insurance, figuring out, advocating for my baby, not knowing if we were going to wake up in a pile of puke or a pile of pee or who knows what, when we were going to be visiting the ER next. That was a fight or flight time. And then after we rung the bell, I was like, okay, here we are. I did it. And chemo hangover started. You guys, if you were watching my journey then, I did not know that there was this. I didn't know what chemo hangover was, and we're still in it a little bit, but I've been reacclimating Witten back to socializations, trying to help him, support him with his different sensory issues that are a result of having 58 chemo infusions, helping him, wear clothes instead of pajamas, helping him work through how his system didn't know how to regulate and all of those attacks that he would have, and now working on outside socialization, anxiety of leaving mom's side, and some different things. So the chemo hangover was there. But then after the 6-month scans, I was like, okay, how freaking beautiful is this? I get to choose. And I had to pull myself out of this. Mamas who are taking care of ill babies, I had to pull myself out of this and not think about the fact that he has an incurable cancer. Not think about the fact that we have scans in October and we're going to have scans the next October and the next October and the next October. And then that's going to be the life. And that there is 15, percent that it can come back. That I can't live in that state because that's not living. So instead, I've made the declaration that we are through, we are on the other side. And now's the point where we get to do whatever's next for us. So the point of this whole video is that for the last week, I've been like really thinking is what is the next for me? I know what the next is for Witten, and I know we're going to keep helping and supporting him grow and taking care of my babies. But what's the next thing? So this is my brain, you guys. And has anybody else been addicted to work in the past? Like I get really passionate in my different like programs and things. And I just get like, I start to dive right in. So my brain all of a sudden is like, okay, where are we going to show up first? How do we want, we need to connect with the team. We need to make sure that they know what's going on, what programs are out there. Do I want to be involved in physical transformations? Not really one-on-one right now. So for all of you guys that asked, do you still do Herbalife? Absolutely. Take it. Win drinks. I'm going to say 5 shakes a day. That's the only reason why he's been able to keep his like weight on, take all my vitamins, drink my tea all the time, have my protein. Anyways, though, like if you come to me and say, hey, Cal, can you like hand one-on-one help me lose 30 pounds? Not my gig anymore. Love you. I have people that can help you with that. I have a bunch of programs. You can just go to my website and click on a button and you have all the tools that you need there. But it's not my passion anymore. So thinking about that, but then being able to like support the team. And I'm like, okay, what about I Am Journey? Do I want to jump back into mindset programs and really support people in that piece of it? And the program's already there. It's built. You could go to I Am Journey right now and you could sign up for the program. It's all there. But do I want to really get actively involved in that? Do I want to work on my book? How much time I'm going to spend on finishing that because it's been done since October, but I haven't edited the dang thing. Am I going to really devote myself to my podcast or growing my social media and sharing and advocating? And my brain like just started to almost explode. Yes, you can, buddy. Almost explode. And not in a bad way, but just in a what do I want to do when I grow up sort of way. So last Friday, John calls me and he's bought another storage unit. Do you guys know that my husband plays Storage Wars? Basically, he thinks he's one of the characters on the show. He has so much fun with it. Him and his dad do it together. It's like just a little hobby that they do. And he's also working 2 full-time jobs since I have not been working. Thank you, John Carroll. Love the crap out of you. So now he's doing Storage Wars and he's like, yeah, this one's like pretty cool. Whatever. He's going to go sell something for $700, right? And like there was something that just clicked within me. And it was identifying how I'm the one who's pushing myself to continue to create and be consistently devoted and involved in building businesses. And the second that we get clear scans, my brain starts to go crazy. What are you going to do next? And when that happens for my work at home moms, whoever's a work at home mom, right? What happens is I start to become mentally torn between 2 different pieces. So when I'm playing Play-Doh with the boys, I'm like, okay, yeah, but when are we going to be done with this so that I can go finish my podcast? Okay, yeah, when are we going to be done with this because I want to make 2 more videos? Okay, yeah, when are we going to be done with this so I can fill in the blank here? And I just thought about it. I was like, what if I was a stay-at-home mom? And I mean like and I was like, the term stay at home, the mom is stupid. We don't stay at home. Moms, do we stay at home? We do not stay at home. What a silly term. But what if my focus was enjoying the moments with my boys and my daughter, right? I have 4 kids and just enjoying this time together for I don't know, the summer, for a year, for 2 years. I really have no idea. I don't know what the answer to that. And it felt so weird to even think about. After 19 years of being a work at home, somewhat addicted to work at home mom, to thinking about being a stay at home mom, what would that be like? And then I talked to my husband about it. And I was like, okay, so financially, can we do this? You have 2 full-time jobs now. You're doing Storage Wars. I could help you with those different pieces. I still am, because when you're involved in network marketing and you grind, for all of you guys that are out there in something like that, keep building your business if you're passionate about what you're doing, because it's flipping amazing. Like I'm still, earning $40,000, $50,000 a year. I'm still like, we still have lucrative money that's coming in, even though I'm not focused on that anymore, because when you build something, it's there, which is really cool. Are we able to do this? And his answer was like, always, of course, Callie, like, I think that would be so cool for you. And I was like, I'm like kind of nervous about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to be a stay-at-home mom for the first time ever in my whole life, even though I've been a work-at-home mom for the last 19 years. What would that even feel like? And we went through our weekend and we were like super busy, but I woke up yesterday and I was like, I woke up and then I cuddled with Quincy and I went back to sleep for a little bit. What? And not that I'm not passionate about my life, but like here's the other thing. My system, I did not know my adrenals were shot as such that I could sleep 10 to 11 hours right now. And my body is like, yes, please give me another hour. It is crashed out. So I'm like, I'm resting, right? And then I get up and Whit and John has this little fever thing going on. So I go down on the couch and I snuggle with him for like 2 hours. Just snuggle, not on my phone, not scrolling social media, not trying to build something, not having my mind be somewhere else. Literally, I'm just being with my baby. And it felt so good. And then after, yes, baby. Oh, the Witten candies. You guys ate all the Witten candies, I think. We have Whit and John M&Ms. I think you guys ate them all, sir. It's in the little white tub. Look over that on that side. So then I was like, you know what I want to do? I want to deep spring clean. Let's do some spring cleaning and not I don't have like other projects. I'm going to do some spring cleaning. And my main floor, I cleaned out every drawer, every closet, every crevice and cleaned all of the stuff out. Now my house looks, I'm in the office right now. This is the next room. It's a disaster in here because that's how I work because of the ADHD, whatever. I think that it works for me. Okay. And it's this miraculous thing of what's next for me. And getting to sit with and be with a complete presence with my healthy baby boy and my other healthy kids, my son who's graduating from high school, and getting to just like be with them. And that's a really, really incredible opportunity. Like to have a healthy child, not to be in and out of the hospital, to be able to just like get out there and play with them. And to have the financial support from my husband and from previous work and things to be able to just enjoy this experience. And I wanted to share this with you guys today because I do get a lot of questions, right? Like, what's next? You know, are you still doing this? Are you still doing that? And I just wanted to share with you guys where I'm at. So here's where I'm at. I'm a stay-at-home mom who doesn't stay at home barely at all. I'm a mom. I'm in mom mode. And I'm also in personal discovery mode. So like, it's not just mom mode, it's personal discovery mode. I'm going to get back into painting and art and do those different things. I also am going to do a podcast every single Wednesday. And this doesn't feel like work. I'm going to do it when I want to do it. And I already have thousands of them recorded. If I don't want to do one a week, I'm just going to grab one and throw it up there. But I'm going to have a podcast every Wednesday at 8 a.m. So tomorrow, if you go, you can listen on anywhere, like literally any place where you have podcasts. Just look up Good Morning Sunshine or Perspective Reveals Miracles. You'll find me. But I'll have a podcast every Wednesday morning. Okay. I'll do videos just like my little shorts and reels and stuff. And in those, I'm just going to do them when I want to do them without any pressure. I put pressure on myself before and I'm just going to be in it and be doing them. Yeah, babe, whatever you want to do, baby. But I'm going to be doing those in hopes to in hopes to support. Hold on real quick. I don't know, baby. I actually want to talk about that spot for a second. So doing like short videos to support. So here's another conversation. I'm sorry, side tangent, and then we're almost done. When I was talking to my husband about this and what our opportunities are and what I could do, I said, but here's the thing that I want to acknowledge. Anytime we've been given an experience to get through, when you've been given an experience to get through, that you've had to swim through the murky waters in order to get to the other side, any challenge that you've had, I believe that one of the greatest gifts that we can give, and one of our obligations or duties almost is, thank you so much, Monica, is to give back, is to serve from our experiences. So I don't want to be like, thanks God for this, for this last 2 years and giving us all these things. And now I'm just going to shut people out. Absolutely not. I do believe that I have a lot to serve and a lot to give. And I know that I'll be up on stage presenting to people and sharing with people on a massive level down the road, and that I'll have my website and my books will be done and I will be giving and sharing. But right now, I believe that my give back and my servitude is just going to be through podcasts, through short videos where maybe you want support on like, how do you truly connect to happiness when you're going through other things? Like send me questions where you might want some short videos, because people will watch a minute. They might not watch 19 minutes, but they will watch 1 minute, right? Where I can do different things like that. And I'm not going to put pressure on myself. That's the whole thing. I'm still stay at home mom that doesn't stay at home, not work at home mom, but I will be doing any of those things just to support you guys. So I'm still going to give back. right? And energetically, just in the physical space right here, like giving back to the people who are in my own community, where I can get with friends who I haven't gotten with in a long time and just be together, have play dates with the kids, all of those different things. So I guess I did want to just make sure. I know, baby, he told me, and I said, okay. Thank you so much. I want to make sure that I acknowledge that servitude is a way of life, right? Servitude, gratitude, faith. Servitude, gratitude, faith. I'm talking about that tomorrow. Sorry. Spoiler alert. That's what's going to happen tomorrow on the podcast. I am in that and I am with that. But right now, number one is being a mom, which I'm super freaking jacked about. Do you guys have any questions? Hey, babe, I'm doing a live video. Can I call you right back? I'm telling him that I'm a stay-at-home mom now. Okay. He just has one question, guys. I think so. Let me look at my calendar, but yeah, I imagine so. Okay, I love you. Bye. He says, "Why are you doing that? I thought you were being a stay-at-home mom." That doesn't mean I can't do videos, John, when I want to. It's the pressure. It's having my brain and my mind be here instead of be somewhere else. Anyways, that's me authentically coming at you. If there's anything, okay, so in support, so I want you guys to know I'm still here for you in service, all of the different pieces. You're going to keep hearing from me. Please let me know, short form like videos. If you have any questions or want any support in any way, let me know so that I can, in my flow, be able to create some of those, because I really want to connect with supporting people having a joyful life when it's good and when it's not good. And I can do that around what I'm doing, right? Same thing for podcast formats. I might be reaching out to different people to do interviews for podcasts, but again, there's no pressure on that, which I absolutely love. Also, if you were interested in those other pieces, whether it's a physical journey, you just go to rightfit.net, RIGHTFITT.net. I haven't even looked up the sites. Hopefully they're all still active and going because I haven't been on there in a while. But there's programs right there. Like literally you just go to what you're looking for. There's 10-minute day workouts. There's 21-day detoxes. There's all sorts of stuff, right? Where you can just sign up for something and can get involved that way. It's super easy. You push a button. The other thing is if you are interested in the mindset piece of it, like how have I survived the last 2 years. It's from the tools that I learned in I Am Journey. And that's also just a click of the button. It's iamjourney.com or .net. I'll tell you in a second. I'll post the link below. Maybe somebody who's watching actually knows. Oh my gosh, Callie. See how this is not a plug at all because I haven't been on here for so long. So anyways, that's going to be a program where you can go through and you just go through different lessons that are going to be able to support you. Don't go to the website right now. I think that maybe I haven't paid for it because I can't find it. Oh, well, we'll figure that out later. Stay at home mom life. I got to go because we're going to go to preschool and then we're going to go to Walmart and we're going to get a lunch box that has a key to open it up. And then maybe I'm going to clean this room. Just take a look at my life. Maybe this is what I'm doing today. Hi. You tell me I love you? You do? Do hearts. This one doesn't do hearts, but we'll go back and watch. If they do hearts, we'll be able to see them, okay? When I'm on StreamYard, it won't let me do hearts. You guys can do hearts and he can watch later. But that's my update. I'm going to go mom myself out. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your support in our journey. I am going to throw a party too. So for Coloradans, we're going to have a big ass party, like a Wit and Swings for Warriors. But this is just going to be a whole, like a hands down celebration for this. Yeah, you want to push it? Okay, so Wit and John wants to push the button. It's this. No, so this one's different. It's up there. So you're going to push this right there. You guys, we love you. Thank you so much for all of your energy that you've given our family the whole time. And we'll talk to you soon. Okay, don't forget, podcast tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Okay, ready? Push it. Set. Up there, right there. Yep. Push. One more time. Push the other red one down there. Yeah.